I just arbitrarily thought we'd start from the right, go to the left, and on closing remarks, we'll reverse that order if that works for the candidates. And Greg Lynn. Opening remarks. Okay. My right. I apologize.
I'm not usually this asleep at the wheel. You got me on that one. My name is Greg Lynn. I'm a District 1 Commissioner. I've been in office for 8 years. This will be my 3rd term. I'd like to start by thanking everybody for taking the trouble to be here, because a community that is engaged in the political process is simply going to work better than one that is complacent. From our point of view, as regardless of what you read in the paper, because in campaigns, people tend to get a little, crazy. But from our point of view, you can't hear me? I don't want to eat this thing. From our point of view as your elected leadership, our most important resource is the goodwill and confidence of the people who put us in this job. And it's important for us to be able to maintain that goodwill. And that said, I've always tried to be accessible to people. But it's kind of funny. Some folks are willing to approach it, and some folks just aren't. If you saw my email, you'd understand. But one thing I've learned in the 8 years I've been in this office is that the level of expertise and thoughtfulness and just experience in this community is absolutely astounding. I mean, we are a comparatively small community, less than 50,000 people. Nonetheless, you find one of everything, at least one of everything in this community. I learned this particularly over the solar debate, when I was, believe me, I must have gotten 2,000 emails on the solar farm debate. But it wasn't just folks saying, protect my view shed. It was people with a reason. And that's the type of people that you want in your community, who are willing to be engaged. As to what we've done, as a rule, we as commissioners are expected to make policy. We are not expected to be down in the trenches stirring the operational pot. But you get assignments. And one of the assignments that I got was this project. My background is in the building business, and I got some very, very unambiguous direction on this project, believe me, when they sent me out here. And it was, make sure issues don't become problems, and make sure we don't go over budget. Well, in fact, we came in ahead of schedule and under budget. So I take some pride in this project. It was 2.5 years to do this thing, and we have others, but we'll get to it tonight. Thank you all.
Well, it's great to see all you folks out here tonight. We had a candidates forum last night, and they even had an open bar. They didn't have this kind of turnout. So anyway, it's good to see all of you. I'm glad you came out. My name is Frank Gertige. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a 3rd-generation native and a farmer by trade. Anyway, I'm running for this position to be your candidate, the candidate that listens to all of you, all your views. I will be accessible to you both on my cell phone, my home phone, my email, wherever you want to get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me and discuss issues with me. As long as it's a civil dialogue, I'll be happy to discuss issues with any and all of you. As a rancher, I want to bring my background from ranching to this table as a commissioner to try to work with my fellow ranchers and address their issues in trying to remain sustainable in this community. It's sometimes a little bit tough. We've had 4 years of drought. We finally got a good water year this year, but We need to look at different avenues to keep agricultural entities sustainable in this community so that we have this beautiful place that we can all call home. Anyway, I would appreciate your vote on June 14th.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Larry Walsh. I'm running for County Commissioner, District 3. Mr. Gerke is my opponent. It's kind of odd. Renee said we've been doing this since 2001. I've been over there since then, and I never thought I'd be over here. Anyhow, for the last 2 or 3 months, we have talked about the issues in Douglas County, from substandard utilities in Topaz to failing roads here in the Carson Valley to municipal water issues up at Lake Tahoe. We also heard recently that some districts in Douglas County think they should be treated differently than others. And I'm here to tell you that each and every area of Douglas County and each sub-area of Douglas County has related or similar issues to the issues I just mentioned a minute ago. And recognizing the fact that we are all one county will go a long way to start the conversation on how we together fix the issues in Douglas County. If I'm elected your county commissioner, I will represent each area and sub-area of Douglas County equally. You know, some people say that the county is broken because of these issues that we have. I say it's time we need to examine how the county functions. It seems that we function in a crisis mode a lot when things are broken. Maybe we shouldn't do that. It goes maybe to leadership. My wife and I, Judy, have been in Douglas County for about 25 years. And I've never once seen a report or a statement or anything that says we have money in the bank to fix all these issues that we have. You know, maybe after 25 years we should. Under NRS, we've been allowed to accrue up to 7% of our annual revenue every year to fix issues, but we haven't done that. I think that instead of acting in a crisis mode, we should be acting in a savings mode. Proactive, so to speak. I will bring leadership, I will bring foresight, and I will bring business experience to the Douglas County Board of Commissioners, especially in the areas of finance and budgeting. And we also have, in this county, the residents have a covenant with the county. It's called the master plan. And the master plan is not the law, but it's a vision on how we preserve and protect the rural character of Douglas County and the beauty of Douglas County. If I am elected your county commissioner, my goal is to preserve, protect, and adhere to the Douglas County master plan. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dave Nelson, and I'm running for commissioner from District 1. The reason I'm running is that I got a little bit tired of saying no to taxes and then turn around and have the commission pass them. Also on bonds, I think that we deny bonds and the commission goes ahead and passes them. They find ways to get around the voters, and I got a little tired of that. And so I have signed the Taxpayer Protection Pledge, which says that any tax or general obligation bond that comes before the people, before the board, will be first go to the citizens to say yes or no on those issues. Like everyone here, I think we like to have a voice in our government. And when we have a voice and we say no, not once, but twice, and then those that have the power say, no, you will pay this tax anyway. I think that's not a very good way to run a county that's like Douglas. I think we have intelligent people that if leadership is shown and it is transparent, then there should be no reason why we as citizens can't make a decision on those taxes. But we're told, no, we'll go with the NRS, we'll take the tax max that we can without going to a vote and pass that tax. without your approval. And I think that's wrong. On bonds, they found all kinds of ways to get around the bond issue, finding money here and there. The 20-year bond on this building actually took road maintenance money. Okay? If you want to check that out, it can be found in the June 7th, 2012 Commissioners meeting. One of the funding mechanisms was road maintenance money. So we used road maintenance money for this project, and then a couple of years later, we need to raise the road tax, the gas tax. I think that that is just robbing Peter to pay Paul. And when you start shifting money around like that, the things that need to be fixed, the infrastructure that we really need to have fixed in this county is getting left undone. My opponent has had 8 years to fix some of these things. 8 years ago, I ran against him and there were the same problems. Problems have not been fixed. So, I think it's time to say thank you for your time on the commission, but we want to go a different direction at this point. So I appreciate your vote. My name is again Dave Nelson, Commission District 1, and it's coming up pretty short here in June. So thank you.